the era we're living in right now, this is Akhir Zaman. In this Akhir Zaman, things are going to be very difficult. And the Prophet ﷺ had already warned us. We are going to be surrounded by darkness. But the Prophet ﷺ has given the believers assurances that this time, if you pull yourself back, if you live your life simple, and one of the ways of living your life simply is also not to go around checking all the news all the time. They make it here, especially in the West, that you have to be, how you say? Huh? Wired. You have to be what? That you have to be updated. You have to be up to date. You have to be informed of everything that's happening in this world right now. Every news is newsworthy. This is one of the reasons why people get anxiety all the time, whether you're a believer or unbeliever, because so many good news don't really sell news. It's only the bad news. And if you surround yourself with the bad news every single day, people are doing that every single minute, and you talk about it 24 hours. What's it going to do to your heart? Of course, your heart is going to get hurt. Yes, our Shah says, there are certain things you should know, certain things you should not know. If you know what's going to happen, if you know everything is going, what's going to happen? How are you changing this world when your hands can only reach that much? I'm speaking specifically about the person there and about our murids here. Other people, where they should be kept updated, they should do something that's completely different. But everybody thinks that they should be briefed about everyone just as the president is briefed about everything. We don't even question, this news is not for me. I don't need to know this. I don't need to know this. Whether you know or you don't know, what difference will it really make? Especially for the believer who is keeping death very close to him. It's not as if you see something and it brings you closer to Allah. If you do that, go ahead. So many, they see things, they understand if shaitan puts his nails there, his spikes there, his how you say, depression there also, to say this world is just so terrible and so bad, there is no rahmat at all, and there is no point in living, and there's no meaning in any of this. So not necessary. To be simple. And this is the advice that the Prophet ﷺ gave in the Akhir Zaman, be simple. He's saying, Shaykh Effendi likes to say this all the time, move out from the populated areas. It's not just physically that you're moving out, but mentally, in your mind, in your thinking, you don't be so busy with everything that they're busy about. You understand? Let's just go to the mountains, go to simple places. You may be also in the city, but if you're pulling yourself back, you're making your own mountain, you're making your own cave. That's okay too. It's about the where your heart is. You can be on top of a mountain, but like if you are like what our brother is saying, you're wired in, you're plugged in all the time, then you're not really taking benefit from where you are, yes? We must know what is for us. Is this knowledge or is it just information? Is knowledge, so what? The Prophet says, seek knowledge even if you have to go to China, yes? But he also says, may Allah protect us from the curse of knowledge that does not benefit us. So this is marifat now, in these last days. What benefits us? What doesn't benefit us? So how to make your heart now to become stronger? First, you have to cut off from things that make it weak. No need, don't look. Don't understand so much. Be busy. This month of Ramazan especially, be busy. What are you supposed to be busy with? Checking the news? No. Be busy with ibadat. Ibadat means to come closer to your Lord, to be comfortable with your Lord, to sit with your Lord. That hadith, that riwayat is saying that the believers are going to be casual with their Lord. And Allah is even teasing the believers. Oh, remember you did this? And they say, I thought you forgave me. That is a joke. Nobody laughed, of course. But how are you going to have that when you are not being friendly with the friends of Allah? You're not being friendly with the Prophet of Allah. Meaning, you only bring them when you are there for 2 seconds when you're praying or you make a zikr. You're not putting it in your life. Once you start putting it more in your life, then you're going to see things according to their eyes a little bit here and there. And if shaitan is going to pull you with his, claws, you know how to step back. And then you take what is for you, what is not for you. You move away. You're not going to be so involved into every wrong thing or bad thing that is happening in this world. You say, astaghfirullah, you move away. No reason for you to sink deep into it. So you cut yourself off and you start walking the way. You start feeling, you start looking, you start seeing through the footsteps of the Prophet ﷺ and the holy ones. And that time you're going to say, okay, I'm not going to watch this, but I'm going to watch something. Let me watch something that makes my faith to become better. I don't mean looking at sunset. I don't mean looking at puppies. Make things that will make your heart to become better. Find things. Be in the circles of remembrances. Not just zikr, but people who are making you to move away from all the nonsense of this world, to go deep to yourself and wanting to connect to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In that time you are in a time inside of time and a place inside of place. And so, don't put yourself into that situation where you have to be as strong as Tipu Sultan or as strong as the warriors are. Find peaceful people around you, be with them. Because to have peace and to live peacefully in this world, you definitely have to be a warrior. You definitely have to fight against the unpeace and the evil that is coming to snatch it away. Then you learn slowly how to fight. You learn how to be strong. You learn that time not just to become a victim, but you learn how to step forward and how to fight and how to lead the way. So, live simple. Cut yourself off from all those things that makes your heart to be busy with darkness and nonsense. Do that. It's not for you. Be simple. Be busy on your sujood. Be busy with your zikr. Be busy with good people. Be busy with making Allah to be pleased with you. And be happy. Inshallah. Slowly, step by step, that is just the first step. You will start to understand there are other things that you can do also to make your faith to grow bigger. Not just to keep it secure, but for your faith to grow big. Inshallah. Wa min Allahu tawfiq. Al-Fatiha. Amen. Stay away from people who are going to make you nervous. Stay away from people who are always going to suck that energy from you. Find people that are going to give you that faith. Find them. Talk to them. Be friendly with them. Inshallah.